Hello, everyone. Today is October 22nd, 2020. This is the Kubernetes SIG storage meeting. So as a reminder, our next deadline for 1.20 release is Thursday, November 12th. That's the code freeze deadline. Let's go over the planning spreadsheet. The first one is the CSI online, offline resizing, fix issues. Do you have a comment here?
Yes, sorry. Okay, so the plan for this quarter is to keep the feature in beta and work on work on getting some of the enhancements kept actually sorted out. So we have two bugs that I'm working on fixing it, and one is KK volunteered to take a look at it, which was PVC deleted. So basically, and then another one is read write many, which didn't get merged in the last quarter. So that was that, and then uh, there's a PR to add secrets to node expand volume call, and then the allow volume expansion, moving that field to PV. So I'll open a cap for that, but we're not making the API changes for that in this release.
Okay. Thank you. I think the next one is, yeah, okay, that's recovering from resize failure.
Yeah, no new update in this quarter. We're just targeting design.
Okay,
As
thanks. Next one, snapshots. So we are trying to bring it to GA. We had a API review meeting, so get some good feedback. So we're working on addressing comments and also our work on metrics on the snapshot controller. E2E tests are our work in progress. Next one is non-recursive volume ownership, FS group. Do we have a, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so we got the cap merged and everything. So work is in progress, and Saket and Matt Curry is also helping us to do the matrix and E2E. I will open a PR to move the feature to beta like this week and like early like Tuesday. So
Okay,
yeah.
thank you. Next one is Linux, Zig Linux recursive permission handling. Do you have an update on this? Jan? Hello?
No update.
Okay. Thanks. Next one, CSI entry read-only handling. Is Humble here? So this, I think this, yeah, so I look at this, this PR here. I reviewed it. Sar, can you also take a look? Because I think there was one question on this storage class. Okay. And also, this one says GA, but this one doesn't really have an enhancement, right? This doesn't have an enhancement issue. Should be a bug fix, isn't it? It's not really like going through alpha, beta, GA. Sad.
Yeah, I think that seems like bug level.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Next one is the issues related to assuming volumes are mount points. Do we have Andy, Jane? It's a lot of, I can't hear you, Jane. Yeah, I can't hear you. It's a lot of static, it seems like. Okay. Maybe we can.
I can give an update,
sure.
but yeah, there's I think 2 PRs related to this issue that we're tracking, and they're being actively reviewed.
Okay.
So we should be able to close on these in 120.
Okay. Great. Thanks. Next one is the storage capacity tracking. I don't know if Patrick's here. Michelle, Yang, do you know status?
He's been investigating some of the issues that we identified, so I think he's working on it.
Okay. Thanks. Next one is PVC inline ephemeral volumes. Okay, this is again from Patrick.
Yeah, the last status here, I think, was that we need to schedule a meeting to discuss what we want to do with the API, because we have both this feature and the next feature, which sort of overlap a little bit. So we want to figure out how to make the API consistent and not confusing.
Yeah. Right. Thanks. Okay, so the next one I think is the same, right? The next one I believe is just.
Yep.
Okay, so next one, spreading over failure domains. I have not got any update on this because this actually is dependent on the next one, volume group API. So I just updated the cap just for modify the volume group. I just added some description there saying that we are going to address that in the controller, trying to reconcile the PVC list in the group, trying to do like one CSI call to modify the group. So please take a look at the cap if you're interested. Next one, CSI auto tree move iSCSI driver fit and finish.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten a chance to address these, but yeah, it's on my plate to do. I'll try to do it in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, so it's similar for the next one. Seems to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Next one is okay. Move out GlassJFS provisioner. Does anyone know the status of this? Looks like last time it says E2 test pending. Okay, I'll put no update here unless someone has an update. And this is Karen. Do you are you there, Karen? Just move out NFS provisioner. I think there's 2 similar ones in 2 repos. Okay, looks like no update. I think the previous one says CI pending. This one, yeah, CI pending as well. Next one is volume snapshot namespace transfer. Do we have an update here, Mike?
Hi, yeah. So the previous CAP was closed for lack of activity. So I created a new CAP in the new format. And hopefully we'll get more activity here. I'm also working on a reference implementation. So I'll probably, I think once that's done, I'll have some sort of review.
Great, thank you. Next one is volume house. So we do have a PR implementing volume house in CSI host pass driver. So I think that one just needs some more testing before we can get that one in. And next one is generic data populator. Ben?
Yeah, so We have started doing weekly meetings on this to get work done. The invite for that went out to the SIG storage mail list. Hopefully you guys all saw it. We had our inaugural meeting this week, and we've already made one important decision, which was to not pursue the validating webhook approach and to go back to the original idea of just having a controller that watches PVCs and generates events. So I'm going to be updating the KEP to reflect that approach, updating the prototype, and we'll keep discussing populator related issues on that Tuesday meeting.
Thank you. Next one is Cozy. It's Jeff or anyone sit here, or Sadi, want to give an update on this?
Yeah, if no one else is on, I can give an update. They have the KEP merged, and they're continuing to work on the prototype. And the target again for this quarter is the prototype. I think Sid is going to give a talk at KubeCon about this topic, and for the next release, 121, they'll target an alpha.
Thanks. Next one, FS group support in CSI. Christian?
Yes, so there's an open PR to include the end-to-end test. There's a second open PR to move this to beta and also to relax validation since we're planning on introducing new enums in a subsequent release. Both of those, the end-to-end test has been preliminarily reviewed, but it needs to be actually get the LGTM and approved tag. And the second PR hasn't been reviewed just yet, but we should be on track.
Great, thanks. Next one is CSI migration core. Do we have John here? Does anyone know any update on this? Sado, Michelle, Matt? No? Okay.
I believe Matt had a meeting with John a week or two ago, but I'm not sure if any progress has been made since.
Okay. Thanks. Next one is CSI migration vSphere. Is the Debian here? So I think the backport one is still in progress. So hopefully we can get some update on that soon. Next one is the CSI migration Azure file. Is Andy here? Michelle, do you know the status of this?
No, I don't know the status. I'll go ahead and sync up with Andy.
Okay. Thanks. Next one is migration GCE. Is so Matt is working on this? Do we have any update on this?
Yeah, I think Matt is planning to take a look at it later this quarter, but probably
Okay.
not in time for anything in 120.
Okay. The next one is CSI migration AWS. A question mark here. Do we have any update from Matt Wong? Okay, I'll just say no update then. And the next one is CSI migration OpenStack Cinder. Does anyone know? Is there a owner? Let's see. Okay, so we still need to find an owner. Next one is CSI migration SafeTSet RBD. Do you have any update from Humble on this?
No update on this.
Okay. Thanks. Okay, the next one is, so we have a few projects that we co-owned with the SIG apps. The first one is address issue. This is the PVC deletion when delete PVC when stateful set are deleted or scaled down. Do we have any update from KK? I think KK is working on this. So cap didn't get merged. All right. Yeah.
What is supposed to happen there? I keep hearing about this issue and I never really understood what the.
I think it's the PVC art right now is not will not be automatically deleted when you delete the stateful set or scale down. So they want to have a way to trigger the deletion of PVCs.
But like if that's the existing behavior, like people might depend on it, and changing that would be like backwards incompatible. So like what makes them think that they can get away with changing the behavior?
I don't know.
Did it work some different way in the past? Like I just find this very strange that like it works a certain way.
Probably
the proposal, yeah, the proposal is to make this an opt-in flag, so that it doesn't change default behavior.
So if you want better stateful set behavior, you can opt into it, but by default, you continue getting whatever you get now. I see. Okay.
Sorry, somebody trying to say something. I'm sorry, we can't hear you. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Gia, I can't really hear you.
Xing, I think there's something wrong with your microphone. We can't really hear you. There's a lot of background noise with your microphone.
Yeah. I don't know, something's wrong. I can't hear her at all. Okay. Next one is volume expansion for stateful sets. I think also KK is working on this. Okay, so probably no update then. I think he's focusing on the first one. Okay, so next one is the one that we work with SIG apps and SIG node contain notifier. So we are still trying to resolve some of the review comments. So right now we don't have more update on this yet. Next one is Kubernetes utils mount split to a new repo.
Yeah, hi, this is Srini. Yeah, I haven't done much work this 2 weeks, but the dependency on C Advisor has the PR has been merged, so there is no other problem right now. We just have to take the utils mount out of the vendor directory. That's the last piece missing, so I'll work on it.
Okay, remove from vendor. Okay. All right, thank you. So the last item here is this one we work with SIG scheduling prioritization on volume capacity. Do we have an update on this? Michelle, do you know the status of this one?
Oh, I haven't seen any PRs related to this.
Okay.
I'll sync up with Yecheng on that.
All right. Thanks. So that's all on our spreadsheet. Okay, so we don't have any other PRs or issues that are added to the agenda doc. There anything else anyone want to discuss in the meeting? Okay, and if not, then that is all for today. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.